Hey guys, so I'm doing a live from a different location and I don't have a microphone hooked up because I'm using a laptop and I want you guys to tell me how the audio sounds. Okay, so I'm gonna wait for a few people to come in to see if I need to go get the microphone, all right? So just in case this video stays up, hi replay viewers, I hope that you're hearing this audio. Well, I think if you're not hearing the audio, I'm going to take it down anyways. So let's see. Let's see if some people come in. Hi, Shanice. Shanice, can you let me know how the audio sounds? Do I need to go grab the microphone? And the computer is in front of me, so I have to look down to see. So that's why you'll see me look down from time to time. Waiting to hear from Shanice if the audio is good. Doesn't sound bad. Okay, cool. So I don't have to go grab that microphone then. So I'm in a remote location of the house. How you doing, first of all, Shanice? And the rest of the people. Hi, Bessie. Hi, Ramadana. How you doing, babe? How's the eating plan going? Hi, Christine. You know, I wish I could have this a little bit taller. This computer could be a little bit taller, like right here, so I don't have to look down too much. Let me see if I can put it on something. The hell am I going to put it on? I have a box. Hold on. I have my makeup box. You're good, babe? I'm so glad you guys are doing good. This is a box that I keep my makeup in. Hi, Valencia. Hi, Sandra Honey Bunch. I keep all my makeup in this box. Beautiful box, isn't it? Paris, gay Paris. No, that's not one of the places that I want to go visit. It's beautiful, but I always fearful that they're gonna have some type of, you know, drama when we're there. The eating plan is going well. Praise God. Well, let me tell you guys, for the month of May, it sucked for me with the eating plan. I didn't cheat. I didn't slow off on my exercise, but I hit major plateaus. At the beginning, Monday in May, I weighed 172.6, 172.6. And then I just kind of vacillated up and down between 172 and 175 for the whole month of May. But I did not let that discourage me. I did not let that allow me to cheat on my eating plan, because you guys know that I eat a treat meal every Saturday. So I still did that. I still did my little bike ridings and my bike ridings. And today, tomorrow's Monday, so I weighed 172.2. So that's 4 ounces. I finally went down on the next end. So I'm saying that June is going to be great. June is going to be great because May was just my plateau month. I started this thing in December. So you are going to hit plateaus, but don't let it discourage you, okay? Oh, Sandra, thank you, my darling. Sandra is such a good, sweet sister to me. I'm telling you, you can't use this bathroom. Go away. I stopped Joe in his tracks. You can't use my lights coming in here. You need to go use another bathroom. Go use the backyard. Penny, thank you for checking up on me, my love. Oh my God. I named this thing My True Friends Will Know, because I want to talk some real stuff today. I don't even know if I'll be able to monetize this video, but I want to talk some real things to try to help us out, so that we can live our best life and stop living our best lie. And I know my page is a cooking page, and I really wish that I could have a page where we could talk this stuff. And maybe we'll go to Babs Bear Talk. That's where I used to put my beautiful vlogs. Oh my God. Whenever I go there and I see my vlogs, I just really become encouraged, because a lot of my vlogs were positive, encouraging type things. Right, Sandra? Sandra was there for the vlogs when mommy was alive, and mommy would put her little 2 cents in, and oh my God. So I don't know. I don't make any money there, but I'm almost at 1,000 subscribers there. So maybe I'm that up and we'll start having these live events like this there, to where we talk relationship issues and how to better ourselves in the way of friendships and relationships, because relationship doesn't have to mean just an intimate, thing between you and a spouse or you and a partner. I'm talking just friendships and stuff like that. And we could just talk, how to deal with people, because people are hard to deal with. Thank you, Penny darling. Let me tell you, that pink dress, child, that pink dress has been a struggle. Okay, it's been a struggle because mommy sold me that dress back in 1991. That's when Jory was born. Jory about to be 30 in July. Okay, mommy sold me like 4 or 5 outfits out of that fabric. I love the fabric because it holds you in. All right, it doesn't have no stretch to it. When you fit in that, you best believe you fitting in that. Okay, so Sandra, I miss mommy so bad too, girl. So I've been trying to get into that dress since I started the eating plan, and I know my fat behind wasn't going to get into it at no 195.9 or 192.6 or 187.8. I wasn't going to fit it in at those weight because when mommy sold it, I was in the 160s, you know? So I've seen pictures in a book that I have to where that dress fit me real nice when I was in the 170s, but it still wasn't fitting. Thank you, Bessie. It still wasn't fitting. Hi, Mrs. Lucky. So I put it on yesterday to do this photo shoot. Can I just tell you that I've asked every member of my family to be in a photo shoot for the cookbook, because when you're writing a cookbook, from my learnings that I've learned, they tell you don't just put pictures of the food, also put pictures of human faces and your hands, because people want to see interaction with the food. It draws the consumer in, like, oh my God, here she is serving the cake or serving the coffee or whatever. And so in my other 2 books, I'm not passing gas. Okay, I'm on a little stupid stool that I made. Hi, Jazz. It's been forever. It has been forever. Yes. So um, I've asked Jada if she wanted to be in the cookbook. I wanted her to pose like with a latte or something, because I have a whole drink section in the book, not liquor, but lattes and frappuccinos and smoothies and stuff like that. And she's like, I don't want to be in the book, mommy, because I have a weight issue. And if anybody tells me anything about being a cookbook, I'm going to cook everybody else. So I had to respect that. So then I asked Josh, and he said, yeah, he was game. But Joshua doesn't want to go where I want him to go. There's a little cafe outside of the library that I would like him to sit and just hold a frappuccino. And he said, I'm not sitting on no coronavirus bench where them homeless people sit. So he's not going. And hi, Lynette, darling. And Joe's game, Joe's always game though. Joe's like, I'll do it. Dory was like, hell no. I'm not going to be in no damn book. The hell with you. So he's not doing it. So I've had to do all my own photo shoots, and I've had to be in all my own photo shoots. So that one where you saw the pink dress on Instagram, that one of those pictures will be in the book, and it's probably going to be picture number B, where I'm looking down and pouring the thing. When I looked up, I stopped pouring because I was so afraid to spill the darn thing. And let me tell you what that drink was. It was strawberry quick with some frozen, rotten ass looking strawberries that was ready for the trash, some heavy cream, not milk, because milk doesn't show up good in pictures, and a little bit of water to kind of water it to make it pourable. And so I blended it. It was super thick, like a slushy, or a what do you call those things? What do you call those fancy things that you eat? That's like it's not ice cream, but kind of like ice cream. It was so thick. So I had to water it down. I had to wash out the canister of the blender, even though I used that blender to blend it. You don't want the blender to look like something exploded in it, because it's going to look like poop exploded in it or throw up exploded in it. So I washed out the blender canister, dried it out, put the thing back in, and just started to pour. And that's when you saw that beautiful picture. Not a smoothie. They have another one that's like an ice cream, but it's not really a sherbet. A sherbet. It was thick like a sherbet. So Carla made it in. Hi, Carla. Let me put some of your stuff on the screen, guys. I'm using Joe's old laptop to stream live from here. I don't know how it works. Oh, crap. Why is it not working? Este no sirve. Oh, the laptop is slow. The laptop is slow. And Penny, thank you for this outfit. This outfit and the skull stretch pants, the what do you call it? Leggings with this long black shirt has been my uniform that I've worn every single day that I've been writing the book. It's so comfortable. I put it on, I feel cool, I feel pretty, and I just sit there and write the book. So you love sherbet. So I have eye strain going on with this. I don't know if you guys can see it. Let's see, we'll get closer. I really wish that I could stream live with my Mac and the good camera, but they don't. I need a capture card to do that, and they're like 129 bucks. And I will buy one in the near future because if I get a capture card, I can connect a VCR to the computer and I can pull all the footage of the kids when they were little VCR to my hard drive. Oh my God, game changer. So I can see these baby videos again. You know what I mean? He says, so it's just so much that's, happening. My eye, both my eyes hurt, but this eye hurts more. It hurts to the point that I feel a constant pain in here. And of course, it's eye strain plus congestion. I tend to be congested on this side. And I have to sleep with this little eye pillow to relax my eyes. And when I wake up, the first thing that I do is not the phone. I cannot look at the phone the first thing when I wake up because I'm going to start squinting. And then pretty soon I'm dealing with a migraine. And when I get my migraines, my head doesn't throb. When I have a throbbing migraine, it's because it's really, really bad. I get migraines to where I'm just squinting like this. And it's like, why am I squinting? Why is it so bright? Why? Sun go in, kind of like that, right? So coming back to the pink dress. The pink dress finally fit. It buttoned. I could sit in it, but the sleeves were still kind of having me like this. I was still trapped in them damn sleeves, my big fat arms. But it looked bloody good in that picture, and we're gonna go with that. Let me get the laptop. Thank you. Bessie, thank you, Dad. Bessie always on the damn job. Thank you. I might keep this up. And so we'll see how it goes. So I wanted to talk about me and a friend. I could tell you who the friend was. I hope she don't get me. Brenda. Me and Brenda was talking 2 days ago. Hi, 27 Ave. And we remarked, and please listen to what I'm saying because I'm not trying to be insensitive, but I'm trying to talk for real, the way we talk up here in the house. And we were remarking that so many people lately has come down with anxiety and depression. And we were asking the question out loud, what causes that? What's up? What's up? Yeah, I'm live, but you can't use this bathroom. Oh, you can pass here. Just don't pee or anything. You can get that plus. I wouldn't pee, but it's really bad. Everybody wants to use this bathroom like it's the only one. Joshua's just grabbing some dental floss. So we noticed that a lot of people are suffering depression and anxiety, and we were remarking like, what do we think that's causing it? Because I think, they've said that some people's anxiety and depression are chemically based, chemical based. You're not gonna say hi? He's already gone through. He's already gone through later. Yeah, I didn't even know it was mental health month. All I know is that it's exhausting me. It's exhausting me. So I know some people suffer are chemical imbalance. I know that. So we're not talking about those people that have a chemical imbalance and they are on medication or need to be on medication, and the medication will regulate. I'm just sure he's gonna pull my damn door shut. Can you guys still see good? Hi, Donna. So I told Brenda that I feel like I'm a little bit insensitive sometimes because I don't know how to deal with people that suffer depression and anxiety. I don't. I've always had this issue. I remember I used to go to this church, and it was a small church next door to my business, and there was a young girl, beautiful young Hispanic girl with 2 young kids, and she suffered depression and anxiety, and I did not know how to talk to her. I kind of avoided her because I didn't know what to say, and I didn't want to say the wrong thing and appear insensitive. And it seems like everybody now is suffering this. You know what I mean? And so me and Brenda were talking, and we said, well, we wonder if it's the pandemic that caused this to come down on people, or it caused it to manifest, I guess is the right word. You know what I mean? Because it's not like schizophrenia, it's not like bipolar. We're not talking those type of mental illness. We're talking about anxiety and depression. And I remember when my mom was sick for the 3rd time with the big C, not the C that's going around now, because I want to try to monetize this video, so I have to be careful what I say. I did have a lot of anxiety. I don't remember having depression per se. Maybe I was sad one day and worried and stuff, but not like in a stoop where I'm darkening the room and I'm don't talk to me. It wasn't like that. It wasn't like that. I had a lot of good friends that came here through YouTube. Sandra was there. 27 Ave, I think you might have been there too when mommy was sick, right? How far back do you go? How far back do you go, 27 Ave? You've been with me a minute here. And Helen was there. And man, it was rough. I just remember feeling cold all the time when mommy was sick the third time, just like from worry, right? So, you think so, Mrs. Lucky? Some things will trigger it. When you say some things, Bessie, are you talking some like physical things? Like, because my sister feels that antibiotics will trigger this. Are you talking that? Are you talking like an activity that happened that will trigger it? You came along right after mom passed. Okay, I know you've been with me a minute here. And um Lorette. Lorette is partly my cousin. Lorette, is my godmother your godmother? My godmother Sally, is she also your godmother? Because I know she's your auntie by marriage, but is she also your godmother? Because I think we share the same godmother. For some people, yes. Do you think medications can cause it, like antibiotics and stuff like that? Do you think that can trigger off an attack of it? Because I watched this girl on YouTube. This chair is too creaky. I watched this girl on YouTube and I just found her maybe 6 weeks ago because her husband made a video saying, I'm sorry. So Google showed that video in everybody's feed. And I went to go watch. And he was apologizing for them not putting up a video in about 8 months. And he said that the wife was ill. And the wife is like this vibrant, loud person, right? Just always active and happy. And the kids are gorgeous. The guy's a little white French guy. The girl is Black American, but I think she's mixed with Jamaican. She's got beautiful, dark, smooth skin, pretty eyes, blah, 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 pretty smile, yada, yada. And just happy, living their best life in Paris. And I was like, what the hell could be wrong with the girl? Oh my God, oh my God. And then she comes on a few videos later and she says she has anxiety and depression. And I go, what the hell brought that on her? On her? You know, because I'm not always high energy on this camera. You guys see my energy is the same. If you meet me in real life, Penny has met me. If you meet me in real life, my energy is the same as I am on the camera. I don't put on a persona. I try to smile more when I'm on camera because I think my resting bee face is ugly, right? You don't know if there's any impetus for antibiotics to interact with neurological. Okay, that's a fair answer. Would have to be chronic use. Okay. Jermaine, we need Jermaine. I think Jermaine probably working. My poor baby Jermaine. You see how I the thing so long ago it barely appeared on the screen because it's slow. This computer is slow. And we're gonna talk till the battery gets exhausted. And the computer has shoot, it has a little bit more than half. I don't know how much the camera has for the battery. So the pandemic you feel has definitely affected it. Okay. So the reason that I brought it up is because I go to the Bible for everything. And if you don't believe in the Bible, don't leave the room, okay? Because I'm not going to force the Bible down your throat. Because some of the stuff that's in the Bible, I don't believe either, okay? All that slavery stuff in there is like, that ain't for me. That part I'm going to rip out and throw away in the trash. You know what I mean? Well, I know having money issues is a major thing, right? Okay, so let me ask a question. Do you think with all this that we're saying, it could be medication, it could be just the stress of not having money, don't have no place to live, don't have no food. I mean, those are legit things. But do you think that gives somebody the right to like just treat somebody like trash because they're suffering anxiety and depression? Because that's what I found from the people that I've come in contact with. And then I'll have the other person too where they'll like give you a gift. It could be a good gift or a little minor gift. And because they're suffering anxiety and depression, if you don't like do backflips and thank them for the gift over and over and over and over and over again. And you know why I named the thing that my true friends will know that I'm not talking about them, because I'm not talking about nobody up in this room. I'm talking about people I know in my everyday life. Like the guy that used to live across the street sent me a gift a while back, and it was a bunch of recipes that he had of his own, yada yada. And I really appreciate it, but I don't want to answer his calls. I don't want to answer his calls. He suffers true mental illness. He's schizo. but he doesn't want to tell us he's schizo, but we already know. We already know. And he calls and he calls and he calls and he calls. And the reason I don't want to answer his call is because he doesn't know how to get off of the phone. And I've asked Joe to help me, help me with the call. Let me call and thank him for the gift and talk to him for like 5 minutes and then tell him that I have to go tape a show. And then Joe could take over the conversation and tell him hi. And then Joe could tell him he has to go to the store. And there we did it. We could do it in 15 minutes. And Joe doesn't want to help me. I was like, well, I'm not calling him. If you're not going to help me, I'm not calling him because he's not going to get off. He's not going to get off. No, and okay, let me see what your salty dog says. And no, and you have to apprise them that they're not treating others right in a nice manner, of course, to remind them that they may be having an episode. Shit. I don't know how to do that. I it makes sense what you say, but I don't know how to do that. It's really, really hard. And I found that the people, not all, some of the people that are suffering anxiety and depression, they want and need a lot of attention. And I'm the only person I know that I don't have no time to give nobody. I don't. Let's see what your salty dog says. I missed it. He doesn't understand that, especially if he's not on his medication 27 hours. He does not understand it. I have a close schizophrenic friend. Her heart is good as gold, and all they want is friendship and acceptance. Just treat them like you would others. Child, you can't treat him like that. If he's off his medication and you start talking to him, he's going to start telling you about all the people that are coming for him, the CIA, the FBI, the ICE, the this, the that. It's like his doppelganger. Oh, Jesus. Why? I saw an article about companies wanting to give insurance for people at work because of the pandemic. That means you have a great heart. I can't do it. I can't do it. It exhausts me. It exhausts me. Let me tell you something about time. Be very mindful of time wasters. I've noticed that some people that are depressed and having anxiety, they have all the time on their hands. They're on disability, they're on something that's bringing in an income, but it's not a job. And they have enough time on their hands that they don't really have nothing to do but wallow in it. And then they want to suck you into it. I'll tell you something about my son Rory. When he was in high school, he had this very good friend, this young lady. They weren't boyfriend and girlfriend, they were just super duper really good friends. And she was a little bit older than him, so she started to drive before he did. And so she would pick him up to take him to school and drop him off here, yada yada. And all of a sudden, Jory was walking everywhere. And I said, "What happened?" And Jory said, "Mommy, she started to drink and smoke. And I don't ride with people that drink alcohol, and I don't hang out with smokers." And so I said, "Oh my goodness, Jory, you did the right thing not to ride in her car anymore." I said, "But you couldn't uh, stay with the friendship so that you can help her off of those two devices, because or vices, off of those two vices." I said, "You guys were friends since ninth grade. Now this was like 11th grade." And he goes, "No." And he goes, "I bounce. When people start falling off the wagon with their stuff, I bounce." And he goes, "Have you ever seen where the weak brings the strong down?" And I said, "Really?" And then this is Jory in 11th grade, right? And then he says, "Yeah, you ever see a strong swimmer and there's somebody drowning and the swimmer swims out there to help that person and the strong swimmer ends up dying?" And I said, "What happened? Why does that happen?" And he goes, "Because the one that's drowning is so fearful that he or she hooks that swimmer around his neck and drown him." And he goes, "She not gonna do that to me. Oh hell no, she not gonna do that to me." He bounces instead of talking to them on the phone. Mrs. Lucky, thank you. Thank you. 27 of this, I live all the way in Washington. And ain't nobody coming here. It's not even about the virus. Even if they've had their vaccine, nobody's coming here. The house is too small. You see where I'm at doing my live today from my bedroom against a wall. This is my closet wall. See, I painted that boat. I painted the sky, the ocean, and the boat on my closet wall because I want to wake up happy every day. Jory bounces. Jory don't play. See that Sandra says she agree with Jory. Jory don't play. Jory said, "Mommy, I don't have time for weak people." and that's why he's not on my show, because Jory says things exactly like he means it. Jory has no filter, and Jory has no room for semantics. Like when Jory was little, my sister would bounce him on her knee, and she would say, "Put your hand in the air," and Jory put his fingers in his ear. Jory is very literal, and he don't have no time to pretty up words. Okay, let's see. And people act like you have the time. None of you guys have the time. You're all working. If you're not working, you're working on working, right? I'm not the most important person in this room. I'm not the one that all of us have 24 hours in the one day. But I know I utilize every hour of my 24 hours. And if I'm going to call a friend, like if I called Brenda 2 days ago, or I called Cess yesterday, or I called Sandra today, or Julie tomorrow, I block that time off. That I'm going to text them and go, is this a good time to talk? And I call them, is this a good time to talk? Because their time matters too. And I'll call and we'll talk, get off the phone at an appropriate time, and then we get caught up again a few weeks later. I block time off for people. From the minute I open my eye, I've got something to do. I got to make my bed, brush my teeth, eat my breakfast, go ride my bike, come back and eat my little fruit snack, because I have to ride my 1 hour a day to get my exercise in. Take a shower, because if I don't take a shower, my skin's going to ache from the sweat from the ride, and my hair is not going to fluff up like this because my hair is so damn thin, especially if I want to be on camera. I have not even been able to be on camera since Monday when I did the mukbang, because this eye has been so wacky that you can see how tired it looks. And these pictures that I'm taking, I have to put the eye drops that whitens the eye, the one that shrinks the vessels. And I don't want to do that. But I had to do that to take that picture in the pink dress. And you can't just put it in the one eye that's bad. You got to put it in both, because you're going to look freaky with one extra white eye and one regular eye. It's crazy. Okay. Your salty dog says, are you a boy or girl? You're a salty dog. Are you a boy or a girl? He or she said, I laid out gentle boundaries for my friend or any client, like my friend. They can call every 2 or 3 days, and I tell them I have to go. Okay, I like that. I like that. Yeah, and it's like Joe was saying, right? He goes, you don't really know none of these people in the room. You really don't. There's people that I know in my real everyday life. I know Penny now because I actually went and met Penny. Sandra, I talk on the phone, but we haven't met yet, but we will meet soon. For real, for real. You're a guy. Okay, thank you. You're contributing so much to this conversation. Thank you so much. Thank you. 27 app. Thank you. Thank you. I am emotionally drained. Drained. You guys know that I'm writing the small batch book. The small batch book is friggin' hard to write. I don't know why I took on this venture. It better sell. It better bloody sell. Because when you start effing around with these recipes, they don't come out good. I did 3 different chocolate chip cookie recipes today. And when I said, kids, can you come try cookies? Oh my God, they died. Really? We can come try cookies? 2 of them passed the muster. One's chewy and one's more crunchy. And I might put those in the book. But one of them failed miserably. And I didn't condense that recipe down. Somebody else did. That recipe sucked booty. But thank God we have friends that will eat all that crap. And I'm telling you, it's difficult for me. It's difficult for me, you know? And usually the people that are suffering with anxiety and depression don't want you to talk about them. They don't want you to say, well, this is what's going on, yada, yada, blah, 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 blah. Not talk about them like gossip, but like bring them up as the topic of conversation. And so I pray to God that I never suffer from that, from depression. I know I had anxiety before my mom was ill, right before she passed. But depression, no, I don't think I've ever suffered from that. And I pray to God that never happens to me, because I don't know that we can control it, especially if it's chemical, right? So I'm not trying to say, oh, me, that's never going to happen to me. But I pray to God it never happens to me. You know what I mean? Because I'm the glue that holds this family together. I'm the one that comes up with the next brilliant idea and then have it flop. because nobody helps me, or come up with the next mediocre idea and have it succeed because of whatever, right? Let me show you guys what did Seth say. Let's see. See, them cookies suck. Especially if you're going from a full recipe of cookie to where you get a bajillion cookies and it uses 2 eggs, and then you half the recipe and you get like 20 cookies and it uses 1 egg, but no, you want to half that again. And what the hell you gonna do with the 1 egg? You can't half an egg. So you either have to use the whites or the yellow, or you're gonna have to beat that egg up and measure out tablespoons. And I don't want the consumer to do that because they're not gonna do it right. So I want to either use the yolk or the white. So it is difficult. It is difficult to do. So I'm gonna show you. I don't know how much of this I can show you. Can you see this, my loves? See the light to bright. Oh, it's just washed up. There we go. See all the recipes that's in the book. I ain't playing, guys. I ain't playing. Okay. I have 90. Okay, okay, you're salty dog. We'll wait for you to come back. Um, let me show you. I'm gonna be all over the place with this live event, and I don't have the dummy battery that's plugged into the electricity because I had no plugs in here to plug nothing in. This was just a last minute thing that I wanted to do. Remember when I put up the 10 videos at Amazon? Remember, Penny, when I went to your house, I was in the middle of putting up those 10 videos. Well, they started to make me some money. She's been worried about us. Oh, that's so sad. That's so sad. See, that's something to be depressed and sad about. Let's see if we could show it. Show it. Cool it down. Come on, come on. There we go. There we go. There we go. Are you seeing it, guys? Are you seeing it still blurry? Come on. Come on, baby. Well, you guys are just gonna have to bloody trust me. It says $56. $56 for 2,900 views. Now, I don't know if you just get paid for the views like YouTube, or if the people have to buy one of the products that I made the video about. But whatever the hell happened, the girl made $56. I don't know when I'm gonna get paid. I don't know if the payout for that is $100. But I made more than I made at Facebook. I made more than I made at Facebook. Praise God. I have 17 videos of I love doing those videos. I love making those little 1 to 2 minute commercials because they're fun, because I'm making them out of products that I truly stand behind and not somebody who company. Oh, I've been getting hit up too by companies seeing that I'm doing that at Amazon. And they're like, oh, this you're an influencer. We'd like to send you our product. Or can you buy our product and we'll send you back the money and then give us a positive review. You can screw yourself. I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. I'm not lying to my viewers. F that. No. Oh, I've been getting those every day. Let's see. Let's see. How the hell do I change this? How do I change this? Anyways, I don't know how to change this analytics. Probably gonna have to ask Joshua for help. But this is what I made at Facebook in the last 7 days. See if you can see it. Why is this bloody camera so blurry today? I don't know if you guys can see it. It's $3.41. $3.41 that I made at Facebook with 215,000 damn followers. $3.41. I have not received a paycheck from Facebook since the year began. We coming up on June 1st. We coming up on June 1st. Ah, what are you talking about, Carla? Child, let me tell you. This lead chair that hurt my butt though. This lead chair that Joe might have to make me a chair. So I'm really thinking that I have a video with croissants. I may have recorded a video with Mexican rice. I don't know if I recorded the video. And before you say, well, Barbara, how do you not know if you recorded the video? It's because I'm grabbing my little B-roll camera and I'm setting it on that can of refried beans to just record what I'm doing while I'm testing these recipes. And I may or may not have recorded that one and don't remember. If I recorded it, I'll edit it and put it up. What are you guys talking about? Girl, I want to refresh that. They look like they change it every night. So we're going to refresh it tonight and see. I want to refresh that page and see it come up with like $100. That'd be amazing for the first month. I'm looking good. Oh, you guys are so sweet. Oh, Bessie God, I want a sponsor that would come on for 10K a month. It's gonna put me right in the spot to where I lose everything, like in the way of insurance and stuff. Well, hell yeah, we're gonna pay our bills. We're gonna pay our bills. I want to show you guys one of the photo shots. Okay, hopefully I think we'll show this. I claim it, girl. We only have one more day left this month though. But it did jump from $7 to $42 overnight. You guys see this? I don't know why the camera is not focusing. There we go, there we go. That's my cookies chapter, child. The cup was from my uncle from 1991. A lot of things in this book was from 1991. I don't know what that means. The cup, the coffee mug, or the little hot chocolate mug, it had Texas on it. And I do have some shots where Texas is showing, and I might make the Texas show in the video for the people who live in Texas and love their state. Big bucks from not bug bucks that I typed in. Oh, don't worry about typing errors. We're gonna figure it out. If we can't figure it out, thing says, if we can't figure it out, we gonna ask you what it is. Don't ever worry about typos in my room, okay? Don't worry about having to fix typos. If I don't understand what you're saying, I'll ask you. Point blank, period. So I like being this close to the. Do you guys like this background for right now? I tried to use it as a green screen, but it wasn't bright enough as the blue, because you can use it as a blue or green screen. I would have to put a green screen behind me if I wanted to do things here. And I would have to let Joe build me a better stool. Let me show you the stool that I'm on. It's actually a little table. I have a pillow, but it's still hurting my bum. See? Little stupid stool that I'm sitting on to do this. And if we're gonna do this again, we're gonna hook up the dummy battery to the electricity, and we're gonna hook up the computer to the electricity. This is Joe's old laptop because Joe has a desktop now. You like my background? This is my closet. You like it? Okay, cool. Cool. Jory is cooking right now in the kitchen. He's cooking his meal prep, so that's why I'm like, I wanted to do a live, and I didn't want to like throw him off of his thing, so that's why I decided to come in here. So let's go back to the topic. It's like, I'm sorry that I run away from people when they're having those type of issues, anxiety and depression. When I belonged to the church believed that anxiety and depression is a spirit, that the spirit has taken residence in the person's body. And the only way to do it is through prayer and supplication and fasting. I don't know that I 100% believe that. Maybe a minor part of it, 10% of it. But I do know that in the Bible, when Job the way that Job turned his situation around was when he started to pray for his friends. So that's why I constantly pray for people. Because when you're just praying for yourself, it's like, okay, it's us four and no more. But when you're praying for other people, I feel like God moves more quickly. And I'm saying that I don't think it's as simple as that, if you're with anxiety and depression. But maybe if you start reaching out of your little dark room that you sit in the anxiety and depression, and reach out to somebody else, reach out to somebody else that might be going through the same thing. Because people like that tend to reach out to bright lights. They tend to reach out to people that have bright lights in them because they want to suck off of that bright light coming out of the dark, but then they start to like dim your light. and you start to get really freaking exhausted, and I can't deal with it anymore. All we have is time. We have time to trade for anything that we want. You guys work a job out there, you trade the time for your job. Everybody says, oh, I have the job, but they're not giving me no hours. I want some hours. You want the hours because you like to work? No, because you want to make money. Me, I put the time into my videos to put them out there to hope that people will watch and watch the commercials. So Google and YouTube will pay me, and people are not watching. And I feel like my downfall is that I've made too much friends. If I had to do this over again, I would make less friends in YouTube and do it like the other content creators do. They don't befriend nobody. They stick to themselves. They come on live. They act, a type of way. And when they get off, they're like, they don't think about nobody else. Me, I've made friends. Some of them I've treasured, you know? And it's like, everybody knows that if you didn't make friendships in elementary school, it's going to be hard for you to make friendships when you're older. A lot of the friendships that you have today is from elementary school, maybe from high school. If you make friendships in your old age, like I did, but some of you make some friendship in my old age, it's a work. You have to work on the friendship. You know what I mean? Bessie, I was so glad to do it. I really wanted to come live because Penny was like, Barbara, are you okay? We haven't heard from you in a whole week. That really touched my heart last night. And for the people that are surrounding me right now, if you're within the sound of my voice and you think that I'm talking about you, then if the shoe fits, wear it. Because I haven't called any names and you don't know who I'm talking about because you're not in my brain. But I'm saying if you think it's you, then lift me up this week because this is my hard week. This is my very difficult week. It was on this day 5 years ago that we went to Utah to visit family. We left Saturday morning early at 4 o'clock in the morning. We drove straight for 9 hours. We got to our family member early afternoon. We ate a big barbecue that they made for us. The next day, well, we had the barbecue on Sunday. We were eating the barbecue on Sunday, and my brother called to say my mom collapsed, and her sugar was like 27 or something. And I told him to call the ambulance. My dad said no. And I wanted to die because I was so far away. The ambulance came and took her. We couldn't come back that very moment because Joe needed to sleep. So he slept in the evening on Sunday. And then we got up like 2 o'clock in the morning. And we left 2 o'clock Monday morning. Couldn't even spend time with the family we went to see. And they were panicked. They were panic stricken for us. They were worried. They stayed up all night with the children so Joe could sleep till 2 o'clock. Joe went to go sleep in this mobile home they had in the driveway just so he could sleep because he had to go sleep like around 5 in the evening to get some sleep. He hadn't gotten any sleep. We drove back 9 hours in Vegas traffic when we got over there. We threw the kids and the suitcases in the house, and me and Joe raced down to Pasadena, drove in traffic again. And when we got there, my mom was holding up the surgery because I'm not going to go in surgery till my daughter gets here because she's the only one I trust. Within a week, my mom was dead. So if you think you got issues this week, don't bring that shit to me this week. Don't. If you ever love me and you say I care about Barbara, don't bring none of your mess to me this week because you might get cussed out this week because I'm very triggered and very sensitive about this week. I got to lift my sister up. You know what I mean? I got to lift my brothers up. My dad's still being a douche. So he on his own. Time is money. Who thinks Sandra said, who the cap fit, let them wear it? That's a song, right? Who that cap fit, let them wear it. Is that Bob Marley? Who sing that song? Oh my God, Joe was watching a Western earlier and it had Cindy Poitier. And I just said that was like my first boyfriend. No, he was not. I just think he's elegant. He old as hell. He old. He old. Thank you, Carla. Sandra remembers the day. I sure will. I sure will. And I don't plan on having a bad week. I just plan on not taking any FS from anybody this week. It's a warning. I'm just going to be building me up. Thank God for Joe because he's always so positive about everything. You know what I mean? It's Bob Marley, right? Yeah. Yeah, every time Memorial Day comes, I don't know why people say Happy Memorial Day. I don't think that works for me. Not just because of mommy and what happened to her on Memorial Day weekend, but because Memorial Day is about the dead. What's so happy about it? I always tell people blessed. Have a blessed Memorial Day. Stay safe. Have a blessed Memorial. I don't say Happy Memorial. I don't think that works. Who is this asshole, Andrew the Star Fam? Sandra, somebody use a wrench on him for me. We don't need these jackasses in here. Did I ask anybody for any money? Do you want to give money, Andrew? My Cash App is open. You see these jackasses? I'll tell you, people, it's very hard to keep up friendships. That's why whenever I pray, I always say I pray for blessings in your finances, blessing in your health, and blessing in your relationships, because relationships are. And if you have somebody in your life that's not giving you any one of the three P's that I always talk about, then they're not the right person to be in your life. If they're not promoting you, if they're not protecting you, if they're not providing for you, they gotta bounce. And you gotta do the same thing for them. It's not a one-way street. You guys know I windmill for you guys. Anybody come for you, especially if they come for my moderators, I windmill for you. Did you wrench him already? He's oh my god. You need that. See, you gonna start trouble now. We ain't even talking politics, okay? We talk politics. Oh my god. Oh my god. These Republicans are stupid. They blocked a whole vote to make a commission that would just explore what the hell happened on January 6th. They hang Mike Pence and have a whole insurrection where people actually died than to go on ahead and find out who did it because they know they done did it. I done gave the warning, right, Bessie? They whipped his butt. If Richard was in here, if Jermaine was in here, wrench to the head like dodgeball. If you could dodge a wrench, you could dodge a ball. I haven't asked nobody for no money. But while he brought it up, if anybody wants to donate, my Cash App is open, my Venmo's open, my Zelle's open, my PayPal's open, because these food don't cost me a lot of money to make this week. You know how much food I made this week? Jesus. Lord have mercy. I made so much food. I have a picture that I want to show you guys. The orange blimp is the pimp and the GOP are his host. Oh my God. 27 he always have the right words. He always has to say. I have a picture I want to show you guys. Rob, how you doing? Rob had his surgery, child. Rob got his sexy back. He had his surgery for his gallbladder. He could eat now. You guys, I shouldn't be showing you this picture. I really should not show you this picture. Warning, this picture, I'm giving you a trigger warning with this picture that it might cause you to just burst out with just extreme joy. So if you're suffering anxiety and depression and you're in that mood where you don't want nobody to cheer you up, get out of my room because this picture is going to cheer you up, okay? It's going to get better every day. Rob, can you see when I went back to watch my video that you watched 177,000 views? You know how much money I made over the past 3 years from that video? $300. Just $300 because YouTube no monetize it. They put one little commercial in it. They don't want me to put nothing. And I looked at that video and I'm like, how the hell did you get out this bed every day of that week to do this video? Girl, you should have just rested. But if I rested, Rob would have not have been best. Right, Ramadana? It's hard. It is so hard. It is so hard to build a relationship. You guys ready for the picture? Because I don't want this computer, this camera to go dead. The computer still have a little close to half. Ready? Okay. Come on, thing. You guys see it? You guys see it? I think I'm gonna put this picture in the book. Oh my God, my sweet baby. That's my sweet Winnie. Wednesday. We call her Winnie, but her name Wednesday. That beautiful hazel eye, I was taking a picture outside with the bread, putting in a damn glass. The thing was getting heavy. My wrist was starting to hurt. And I rested my hand, and Wednesday was like, for me? Boom, her nose slammed against the glass because she didn't know that it was see-through. And Jada got the shot. I'm like, dang. You guys, you think I should put that in a book? You think the non-dog lovers are going to be offended and go, what the hell? Is this a cookbook for human beings or is it for dogs? What the hell? You think that's what I'm going to get, or you think the people are just going to like it? Yes, Rob, we're here to support you. Rob took a damn. Did they give you a picture of it? They gave me a picture of mine. Mine was swollen like a big balloon out of shape. It's supposed to be a tiny little organ. This thing was big and ugly. The doctor took a picture with his phone and sent it to my phone. I loved my doctor. The dogs are my family, right? And I feed them. I feed them. I cook for them. Oh, crap. I have to go feed them. Is it 5 o'clock yet? Dory might be feeding them. I made them some white rice today. They have chicken that Joe made, and they have a blend of vegetables and fruits. Child, these dogs eat good. Thank you, Jesus. So just say F them. Me and Sandra was talking today, and Sandra says when the pandemic is over, let's plan to where we're all gonna meet in Vegas. We're all gonna meet in Vegas. Everybody rent a room. We gamble a little bit. We eat good food. Party at the nightlife, whatever nightlife they're having, and then we go home. When the pandemic done, though, not right now, even though we've had our vaccines. Sandra said, put her niece in a damn book. You forgot to ask for one? Child, you know we morbid over here. I know Rob's new to the group, but Rob, we morbid as heck over here, okay? When we went in there, the kids were like, can we get a picture of it? And then Jada was like, can we take it home and keep it in a jar? And he goes, no. The law says we can't give you none of your organs when we take it home. They're always filled with stones, Rob. They're always filled with stones. When they tested me for mine, they saw 2 polyps for 2 years because I suffered with this thing for 3 years, and it would flare up every March. And the doctor would say, why are you having this stomach flare up every March? It's because I stayed good through Christmas and New Year's without eating the junk that everybody else is eating because I don't want to gain weight. And then when February comes, I start eating junk. After Valentine's, just junk, 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 and I get sick in March. And they said I had 2 polyps. And then I went back and they said the polyps went away. And I'm like, oh my God, miracle of all miracles. People prayed, they laid hands on me, yada, yada. Please. When they opened up the thing was 2 big ass boulders. It wasn't 2 pull-ups, 2 pull-ups. Yeah, all that gas hurts. Take that simethicone like if it's Tic Tacs, man. Take it. Take it. What happened in Vegas? Stay in Vegas. We should, huh? We should have our own little meeting. We've never met each other. We should have a meet and greet. And I say Vegas because we could drive there. But then later on, we could pick other places. Like we could pick Louisiana because Jermaine lives there and there's Mardi Gras. We could go around Mardi Gras time and we could just go have fun. We have to live life. When this pandemic is done, we have to live life because we have not lived life and this pandemic came and stopped us, made everybody bloody depressed, and then nobody living life. Oh no. Oh no. If I get a donation this week, my ass going to the beach. It's going to be 90 degrees this week. We didn't go right now this weekend because it's going to be crowded. But we would go to the beach on a Wednesday or a Thursday. But I need money for gas and I need money for parking. I'll take my own food. Vegas inspired recipes. Oh my God, all the recipe over there in Vegas is trash. All those stupid buffets are I don't think they have the buffets anymore. Do you guys know if the buffets are back? I don't think they don't have the buffets anymore. Sandra, when is your honey coming to California? You know, when he comes to California, you should take the ride with him and come. Come, I'm gonna cook every day. Me and Joe gonna cook for y'all. You don't have Popeyes where you are, 27 up? We have Popeyes over here and it's trash. It's trash. They don't change the oil but once a month. They do the sales on Tuesday because they filter the oils on Thursday. And they don't allegedly. Allegedly. You think they started the buffets again? Oh good. Let's see. You guys need So they started to do flights. I can't, the stupid computer is not allowing me to put your thing up. Come on. I'm trying to put up what Mrs. Lucky said. You guys need a video when you meet. I always hear Sandra naming the video. We certainly do. You guys can come on, you know. Do you guys want to come in the live before I end this before the battery dies? I don't do, I've never liked buffet. We used to go to Sizzler, and these old ladies would have their bra straps falling down, and they go to the buffet and they start pulling it up and dig under their armpits, and and my dad was like barfing in his hand. He go, oh, oh, oh. We never did the buffet. Plus, the guy that used to live next door, he was the chef at Hometown Buffet, and child, every time he spoke, water spit was flying out his mouth. I'm like, It has the Popeyes buffet. Okay. Maybe we'll do that buffet, Rob. We'll do it in Louisiana. We're gonna go see Jermaine. You guys remember when I was gonna go do the jazz festival and then they canceled me before I got going? Damn. We have a Golden Corral here somewhere in California too. We went one time, but the food just all tastes like Asian food. It did, like I think Asian people owned it, and it did not taste like good food. It just ugh. It was just the one taste over and over again. Chicken, I swear, 27 ounce Sizzler was booty. My mom used to love to go to Sizzler because she liked that lemon herb chicken. I said, Mom, I can make you that lemon herb chicken. It was booty. We're just gonna take it in stride though, Rob. We don't have to eat everything. We don't have to eat everything. Man, Joe need to build me a little chair with a little back or something. But I like this spot. We're gonna do some more live events from this spot, okay? No, let me know. In LA they do, which is lucky. In LA they do. Every time you go over there and you see Louisiana chicken, it's owned by Asians. And all it does, it tastes like Chinese food. They put their Chinese spices on it, and that's all it tastes like is Chinese food. No, I don't mind Chinese food. I don't eat Chinese food from restaurants. I don't. Point blank period. I have not eaten Chinese food in since 2002. I make my own. Because even though they tell you no MSG added, it doesn't mean that MSG is not in the sauce to start with. You know what I mean? And I cannot with MSG. I woke up with dizzy spells yesterday, but it's because I became upset on Friday, and I went to sleep upset, and I woke up and I really had dizzy spells, and I'm like, I'm not gonna let nobody make me upset like that ever again in life. We'll have a seat at the buffet. We don't have to overeat. We don't have to binge. You know, the one thing that I learned about buffets, don't drink the soda because the soda will bloat you with the gas and then you won't be able to eat. Don't eat a lot of carbs when you go to the buffet because they'll make you thirsty and you're going to want to drink the soda. So what we do when we go to the buffet, we go for the meat. And if they have seafood, we go for the seafood, the meat, and we get maybe one serving of grain. And then maybe if we have room, we get one little piece of dessert, which is an ice cream cone or something. And we don't drink nothing at the buffets. We just don't drink. I don't like Southern food though, Carla. I've come to the conclusion. You send me to the beach, Sandra. That's such a sweetie. Thank you, sis. Thank you, sis. Whenever you're ready. I don't like Southern food. I've come to the conclusion that I don't like Southern food. I'm gonna get dragged for that if I keep this up. I don't like collard greens. I don't like any type of those type of greens. I'm not into mac and cheese because I don't eat cheese. I like fried chicken. I think that's the only Southern food that I like is fried chicken. I don't like Southern food. I like peach cobbler. Is that Southern? I went to a musical event one time where the girl sold tickets for you to come see her, listen to her sing and see her sing. And the tickets were expensive, so she served a plate of food and it was Southern food and I absolutely hated it. I'm like, I don't want macaroni and cheese and collard greens. Collard greens always smell brassy, like a nickel or a penny. I was like, ugh. It's just like that thing Joe eats from the yard at Callaloo. That stuff is nasty. And the fried chicken was awful. You know, so it's like that's what I do. A grain, a carb, a protein, and some vegetables. Yep, that's what we do for the healthy plate. I made tamales. I think I'm gonna put the tamales recipe in the book. I made 5 tamales. And the corn is the grain. I put chicken breast in there, chunks of chicken breast. That's the next grain. And then I went ahead and I ate it with vegetables. I think it's like 10, sis. It's like 10. It's like 10 because the summer hasn't started yet. Sandra is such a sweetie. I don't like grits. Grits is that thing that's kind of like oatmeal, right? Is that the one? Do I have the right one? I like shrimp, but literally when I make a shrimp dish, I only eat three shrimp. If the shrimp is big, I eat three shrimp because shrimp has a lot of salt in it and it'll give me dizzy spells because of the menieres. Check. Okay. What else is there for Southern food? Penny, tell me and then I'll let you know if I like it because maybe I'm limiting myself to just the things I mentioned. Plus, the people that I used to eat Southern food from, they put sugar in everything. They put sugar in the mac and cheese. Why? Why you gonna put sugar in the mac and cheese? Let me see, mommy. I'm gonna go check, okay? The tamales came out so good, Miss Lucky. I literally used 3/4 pound of masa with a small tin of peas and carrots like that and one chicken breast, and I got 5 tamales out of it. I don't like cornbread. Mommy used to like cornbread. Sandra, is it at Zell? I don't know what you're telling me, babe. Oh, oh, okay. Let me text you. I text you, babe. My mom used to love cornbread. I don't like cornbread. You know what? But even in Belize, I was a stinker when it came to food. I just realized that now that I'm grown, because I've been so fat all my life. I thought I used to love all types of food, but I was stupid when it came to food. I didn't eat no damn pigtail. Didn't like that. Didn't like the smell of that. Split peas had to be super hot. I can't eat it cold, you know? And it's just like I was just picky. How did they cope with me? They should have beat my behind. My aunt Eileen, my mom's aunt, should have really spanked me. She should have spanked me and got it over with. Mm, don't like cornbread. I don't mind mac and cheese. I don't eat mac and cheese because of the cheese, because I'm lactose intolerant. But when I used to eat it, I didn't like it baked because it's too dry. I like it just cooked on the stove top, and I don't like it from a box. But I don't like sugar in it. And there's other things you can put sugar in, and we good, but not in mac and cheese. I like mac and cheese spicy. Hi, Adifa. Adifi. No, I love okra. Yes, I do. And I like it the way Southern people do it too, where they bread it and fry it and all that stuff. I like it like that too. Joe doesn't like it like that because he doesn't like anything that's breaded. He doesn't even like fried chicken or shrimp that's breaded. But I like it like that. I like it the way Joe cooked it, where it's mushy and looks nasty. I love okra. I really do. Who's okay? Who's this person that's talking? I'm not gonna repeat what he or she said because we don't know if it's true, and I want to leave this live event up, and it could be a lie. I don't know who they're talking about. Mrs. Lucky, yeah, that's who I'm talking about. Who is that? Sometimes they do that just for you to read it out loud, and then pretty soon I've said something wrong in my event. So I'm not gonna say the name. Let them say who the hell that is, and then somebody look it up and tell me the truth. Rob, we're making you hungry. Rob, I was gonna send you some of the pictures from the book, and I'm like, I can't do that to Rob. I can't do that to Rob. Oh my God. I love breaded. Anything that's breaded, I'm there. I love breaded. I love the breaded shrimp. I love the breaded okra. I love everything breaded. Okay, sis, let me check. You're so sweet. Yeah, it's there. It's there. Thank you. Sandra just sent me to the beach. I want to see what day Joe's going to take me. I'm going to take Gary's blanket. We're going to spread out Gary's blanket. Oh my God, I'm so excited. I think that person might be a troll. That's why I'm not reading out loud what they said. Oh my God, I'm going to rest my eyes. I bet you my eyes are going to do better. Somebody look that up for me. Who the hell is that person? I like that 227 app. Okay, I like breaded shrimp. I don't do tartar sauce because it has MSG. There's so much shit that I can't eat. Me and Rob in the same boat. I will. I'll send you pictures. You sure none of you want to come on in this live and talk on camera? I'm not asking Rob because he probably laid up in the bed recovering. But the rest of you, if you want to come on and talk to me live, come on. I have one video this week which is gonna be croissants. I'm almost done editing it. I just have to do a small voiceover in the middle of it. And then I don't know what video I'm going to put up this week because Joe might take the show over for a little bit and run it for me so that I can. When I tell you I truly have to rest my eyes, I have to rest my eyes. I woke up this morning and I couldn't even see. I was that blurred vision. See, I know Rob's laying up in the bed as he should. As he should. Rob, did you see all my scars? I'm like, oh my God, I can't believe I showed my scarred up belly in the video. Oh my God, we crazy. Let me see if I need to put this on to see a little bit better. Oh God, I can see better. I can see better. Oh, but you can see the stupid ring light in my glasses. That's you can walk. Rob, you can walk. Did you see like on day 3 I was walking down the street, 5 houses down the street and back? You can walk. My uncle, the only thing my uncle warned me over and over again, he says, do not get out the bed or off the couch by yourself. Let somebody pull you up by your arms to assist you because you're gonna pull and strain if you get I guess he did that, so he knew. My uncle had that surgery in Belize where people will die on the operating table just for something simple. And he had to pay $10,000 to get that surgery from a private doctor because he didn't trust the public doctor. He got that surgery before me, so he warned me. I will rest. I'm not playing no games. That video is almost done editing. I just have a small voiceover to do. I'm going to save it, put that up. I'm not going to put it up tomorrow because tomorrow's a holiday and people are still traveling and stuff. I'll put it up Tuesday. And then maybe Thursday, Joe can do an event for me if he doesn't do a show. Because Joe's show, they don't take a whole lot of editing because Joe don't care if you leave the mistakes in. And it is what it is. So Joe might do a show for me. I don't know on what, but he might do a show for me. I love crab too. I love crab. See, I love some seafood. I love certain fish. So I think it's all the greens. But I don't like our Belizean greens either. So it's nothing against the southern food. You know what I mean? I don't like Mediterranean food either. All that crap Rachel Ray cooks, it always looks like mess to me, but that's like the healthiest thing you can eat though. Mediterranean diet is the best diet you can eat from, but I don't like it. You have your post up on Wednesday. Whoop whoop. It's gonna go well. You're gonna see, you're gonna pull it together. And if you have IBS, you're still gonna have IBS, but you're not gonna have that devastating pain drilling a hole in your heart and chest anymore. Oh, um, Julie's son got married, and Julie's son and the daughter and I invited me to the wedding at Facebook, a Facebook Live. It wasn't for the public. Oh my God. It was a beautiful wedding. The bride didn't wear a regular wedding dress. I think it was like from the gypsy tradition. And she wore like a vest, like a long vest over like a long sleeve white shirt. And it had a lot of colors in the thing. Like it's like how the Scottish kilt has patterns and stuff in it. It's kind of like that. And then she wore these like cool boots. I love weddings like that. Can I just tell you? I love weddings on the beach where people are barefooted. I love where the bride's wearing boots rather than these, spike heel shoes and the stupid white dress with the veil. I love where it's finger foods or it's a barbecue for the wedding. I love these unique weddings. I had such fun. Okay, let me get rid of this fool. Why am I getting all the idiots today? I got rid of that fool. Oh, I blocked him already. I blocked him. Yeah, sometimes these are kids. Sometimes these are kids that come in and they have nothing better to do and they just come to mess with your life. We're having fun, aren't we? Let's see how much battery left on the computer. We're down to quarter of the battery. I think we have more than that on the camera left though. You know, this is my Canon M50, the best investment I've ever made. It streams live. It has a dummy battery that I can put in there where it'll never shut off. It doesn't run hot. It takes the most awesomest pictures. The pictures you see in the book are all done with this camera. I've tried these pictures with every camera that I own, and this one took the best pictures, hands down. I know I'm not even live at Facebook because I can't leave my live event up at Facebook. Yeah, but let's go back to the topic that we started. I have to really arrest myself and make sure of how I'm approaching the people in my life that's suffering through anxiety and stuff, and not be harsh and mean spirited. Because you guys know that's not me. But sometimes I do get a little bit worked up with, like, oh my God, not again, not again, not this again, and for this week, I'm gonna take time for me. I gotta strengthen me. It was in the 27 Habits that says you can't pour from an empty cup. When the preacher used to preach at the church and he would do like a Sunday evening where you could see him put on a good performance and exhaust himself, when I would pass by, I wouldn't even touch him. I wouldn't even touch him. All the power is drained from his body. And he would want to like reach out to me and grab my hand. And when he grabbed my hand to say hello, because me and Joe never bugged the preacher for nothing. We never told him our problems. The preacher don't need to know that. He don't need to know that. So when he grabbed my hand and say, hi, so I speak a word over him to fill him back up. To fill him back up. You know what I mean? Yeah, I do. I do. Oh my God. Bessie, can you share a recipe with me on how to make gumbo? I'm gonna be the first to tell you I don't know how to make gumbo. I've tried it before, it sucked, and the kids love it, and I would love to know how to make gumbo. And if you could share a recipe with me, some guy had told us that we need to boil the shell of the shrimp to get that good flavoring in there. I don't know. They said that was one trick. The thing tasted bad. It was god awful. I'm just gonna say. I love gumbo. I just can't make it. If Bessie could share a recipe with me that's good, I'd be happy. I won't put it in my book, I promise. It could be our secret. I'm gonna take this week off. Though if I have one video that's recorded, I might have that stupid Spanish rice, that Mexican rice. Oh my God, that rice was so friggin' good. I'm calling it stupid, but it was so good. Oh my God. Let me show you that. Let me show you guys these pictures. Let me show you guys. You guys are not gonna buy the book if I show you all the pictures. I have to show you that one. Let me show you. Let me show you my Spanish rice. OMG. That's why I don't know if I took if I videotaped it because I took pictures. You guys ready for this picture? Back up, leave it. It's not showing good coloring with the camera, but that's my Spanish rice picture. There we go. There we go. There we go. Mira, mira, mira. See? You can see my ring light. Joe's guitar is in it. I got a little margarita going on over there. It was straight up lemon juice, lime juice. And the thing in the back that's yellow was yellow dye with water. I shouldn't tell you guys. The rice is real. The rice is real, but some of the effects around it is not real. Thank you, Bessie. I'm getting so much better with taking my pictures. This is my third book after all. And so every book, the pictures get better. And I'm sure the next book, the pictures will be even better. The Spanish rice came out so good. I put serrano pepper in it. Oh my God. It burns. When you cut serrano pepper, the burn gets on your nail. My sister did my nails for the book, and they're still holding up. I'm waiting for the dress to come. It's going to come on the 1st of June. And when the dress comes, we're going to sit in the backyard under the tree that Wednesday likes on the picnic blanket. We're going to have the basket. We're going to have good food out there for the picnic. And we're going to take a beautiful picture, either of me or of me and Joe, me and Jada, the kids, the dog. I don't know who the hell going to be in the picture because sometimes we just fly by the seat of our pants. What is black pudding? Am I going to like that one? I like pudding. What is black pudding? Is that a salty dish or a sweet dish? I'm trying to put your thing up here, Penny. It comes slow. I got a call from my son. Okay. Okay. You go check on him, Penny. Go check on him. Tell him I said hi, okay? What is black pudding? Somebody explain to me. I know. Oh, and then the bowl. My cousin Brian's wife brought that bowl back for me from Mexico a couple of years ago when she went on vacation. So everything in this book has meaning. Even with the pink dress that I wore, the necklace that I wore in that dress with the earrings, you can't see the earrings in the picture, but you see the necklace with my peridot birthstone. Mommy gave that to me. That was a birthday gift years ago. So everything had meaning. It's made with blood. Oh, okay. Is that blood? Mercia? Is that what it is, says? It's made with blood? Whose blood? I love this spot, guys, but I need to put up a green screen or something behind me. It's like blood pudding. Okay. The girl probably not going to eat that because when the kids make a burger for me and I see any kind of pink in it, child, I'm gone. That thing has to be burnt for me to eat that. It's pig. I don't think Joe would try that either. Anything with blood, he gone. Jasmine sent me a package a while back, and she sent me a kitchen towel that had a recipe for this Brit Bara or Bara Brit, and it's some type of bread, and I want to try. I might try that, and if it comes out, I might put it in the book. We'll see. Joshua likes his medium well. I want my stuff to be no color in it. Bert, we believe me and Joe believe if it ain't black, send it back. We've been to Norm's the way they give us steak, right? That steak is so that thing to run us. Child, send that back. Made with no blood. You saw, I still have to go watch the video and I want to tag her in that for the croissant recipe because I came back from getting my nails done and I made the croissant that day. I started to make it that day. So I want to tag her in it. That saying, love it. It's called Boudin Noir. That's the way that Brit Bara is. Let me screenshot that. Oh, I have to put you on screen first. Hold on. Oh crap. I can't screenshot because I'm not on the right computer. Let me screenshot with my phone. Okay, I got it. I forget that I'm not on the Mac. Jada's loving the Mac that I gave her. She's creating music again. Her British family is trying to come back, but they're having trouble getting visas because of the you know what that's still running rampant over there. America don't want to let them in. Thank you, Ramadana. Check out my sister's page, My Life on the Hill. We're trying to get my sister to 10K. And I made it to 91,000, and Rob was celebrating all by himself that one day. And then we had that little celebration. And now I'm like 91,100 and something. So we're heading towards 92,000. And we want to get to 100,000. It's saying that I won't get there till Christmas. According to Social Blade, I will not get there till Christmas unless you guys share the page and people come and follow or subscribe. Then I'll get there before Christmas. The computer is down a quarter of the battery power, okay? I don't know what the camera has because the door's closed away from me. Hi, Ariana. Ariana is the one that told me how to make my cookbooks. Ariana is the one that told me how to go to Morris Cookbooks. They have another section where you can make other not cookbook, but other books, but you have to have it press ready. So if anybody is listening on the sound of my voice and you know how to make pages press ready, can you holler at me because I do want to do my mom's book and I do want to do other books. I want to do a children's book. I want to do a children's book based on the trucks that Joe's making. I want to give them personalities and name, and I want them to be doing things. I want the book to be for ages 0 to 6 years old. And Joe made another beautiful truck today. I read, oh my God, it's gorgeous. It's gorgeous. Yeah, I was gonna call and ask him to bring the truck so I could show you guys. You think I could keep this one up, even though we talk some sensitive stuff? I don't want YouTube to grab me. I might leave it up. I just want to like to just remind ourselves to be careful of who's around you, because I am very sensitive to the people and their needs, but people have not been sensitive to me and my needs. And I'm not saying, like I said, my true friends will know who they are. I'm not talking about other people that are just like they're like they don't care that they call you at an odd hour. They don't care that I have a whole husband and three kids and two dogs to take care of, and they just pretty much just demands all your time, and then get angry when you can't give them the time. And if you haven't done that to me, then it's not you. So don't get all up in your feelings and say, "Oh my God, she's talking about me." No, I have other people that I know outside of YouTube, and it's like you have to, and a lot of people with the the mental illness of anxiety and stuff will say, "Well, my mental health comes first." Well, what happened to mine? Does mine come last? When you're wreaking havoc in my brain, does mine come last? That's what I have to ask. Okay, we'll leave it up, Bessie. We'll leave it up. So if we get out from ourselves and we look towards the brethren and see who needs our help, and we can offer the help without killing ourselves, because sometimes that's what people do. They'll sacrifice themselves to help somebody else, and then you end up angry, right? So but if we could look outside and, oh my God, I could lift that person up, I could help you, then we'll do that. But other than that, we're not going to let people take up free rent with brains. Okay, that's a saying that I learned from somebody else a long time ago. Nobody gonna rent free rent in my brain. You're gonna have to pay rent. If you're gonna get in my brain, you're gonna have to pay rent. And the rent is steep over. Yeah. Okay? If these Chinese people can buy up these houses for $380,000 and rent it back out to 3,500, child, the rent space in my brain gonna be 3,500. So no, Rob, you've not been a bother. And you've totally understood when I haven't answered right away. Sometimes it's because I'm not on the computer all day because of my eye strain that I'm suffering from writing the book. And I thought taking the pictures was going to ease the eye strain. That's why I used the whole week to just take the pictures. But it made it worse because I got to peek through that little lens for the camera. I got to set this right and look. And I have to pull the picture off and build the picture up. Oh my God, it made it worse. But I'm done with the 9 pictures that go inside the book, and I just have to take one for the back of the book and one for the front of the book, and those are done. And as I'm going through and editing the recipes now to check for grammatical errors and stuff, I'm also checking to see if the ingredients match up the method. And then if something looks off, I'm like, okay, what the hell am I going to stew that apple down in? I didn't say no water. How much water is supposed to go in that again? And if I can't figure it out, I got to get up and make the recipe, and that's what I've been doing. So if you donate any money at this time, that's where your money going. Your money going into me buying ingredients to try another recipe. And thank God we haven't had to throw away the food, because Jada has found people to give the food to. Thank you, Rob. And Rob, I really appreciate you keeping me in the loop as to how you're progressing with your thing, you know? And so Joe's like, don't even go on that damn phone, to like text, because that's what kills me. The phone is big. It's an iPhone 7, but it's still like, I'm still like, this, trying to answer people text. So that's why he says, go on the computer and open it on the big screen. I have a big screen TV right in here too that I could probably sit in here and edit this whole week. Oh yeah. I could hook up the laptop to this TV in my room, and I could get a comfortable chair right here and just sit right here and edit. No one's to bother me. You guys are so cool. I really appreciate the time that you spend with me, because this is time that you could be doing something better than just sitting here listening to me talk. You know what I mean? I do want to make sure that every day of this week, accounts for something. This is the 5th anniversary of my mom's death. I don't know where the time went. You guys, every day of this week, when I cross your mind, lift me up. Lift my sister up. I don't know how my brothers are dealing with it. Maybe they deal with it better than me and my sister. But my sister was the one that saw my mom take her last breath. Okay? So it's rough. It's a rough week for us. Every time when the new month rolls around and the 7th comes up, remember that mommy died on the 7th. And especially now coming June 7th, 5 years. Jesus. Get a mouse? For what? For the laptop? Rob, what's the mouse for? Thank you, Carla. Thank you for telling him to like, share, and comment. Oh, the battery is low. It's telling me the battery is low. We're gonna have to end this. What do I need the mouse for, Rob? For the phone or for the laptop? I don't have one for the laptop. Um, the cookbook, Ariana, my goal is to have it out by my birthday, August the 14th. That means I'm gonna have to turn it in on the end of June. June on Tuesday. I only got 30 days, 32 days left to finish this book. That's why I've been working on it like a crazed fool. But I have to take the rest of today off. I gotta take tomorrow off and just rest my eyes because I'm not gonna be good to nobody or to this book if I don't take the time to rest. And then I'm gonna start back up on Tuesday. And when I start back up again, because I made 3 cookie recipes today. I didn't play today because then take 25. They take damn sure. It's not me, okay? It's the chair. Take 25 business days to turn your book around. So that's Monday to Friday, Monday to Friday, Monday. That's 5 weeks they take. So if I turn it in the ending of June, I'm not going to see that book to the middle of August for my birthday. For the laptop, the kids keep telling me that. I might do that. They have a mouse lying around somewhere, I'm sure. I edit without a mouse and they don't know how I do it. I just kind of learned that way, right? I'll do it. The computer already warned me that it's running low on battery. So you guys, thank you for coming in. Yeah, I'm gonna hook it up. I have enough big screen TVs in here to hook it up. I could even hook it up on that big 60-inch or 55-inch or whatever we have in the living room because Joe don't care. Joe will come in here and watch the TV he has to. He'll allow me to hook it up. But I won't start editing till like Tuesday. I'll take the rest of the day off. I'll take tomorrow off. And when I say I take it off, I mean not on the phone, just resting. And so just text me and I answer your text. Know that I'm dictating into the phone. And if the phone spells something else, you figure it out. You figure it out. You figure out what the hell I was trying to say. Because the phone sometimes will spell what it wants to spell. You know, and if I drag the thing on the thing and I want to spell how, it'll spell Joe. If I want to spell Joe, it spell how. Thank you. Thank you, Carla. Pray for the family. Pray even for my dad. I wish my dad would just stop what he's doing and just, yeah, we're not going to go there. We're too deep into this conversation and we've had a beautiful conversation. So I appreciate you guys. May the Lord let his face to shine in everything that you're doing. May he heal you rapidly from anything that you're going through. If it's something physical, if it's something mental, if it's something financial. May the Lord heal you rapidly. May he bring money towards you because we need money for goods and services in this country. So don't let anybody tell you that money is not good, okay? It's the love of money that's the root of all evil, not the money itself. We do need it for goods and services. And so you can ask the Lord for money, okay? And remember that not everything is a miracle. A miracle is God's supernatural intervention into your situation. So don't just sit there and say I have anxiety, depression, and not go see the doctor, not try the medications they want to put you on, not to go not sit there and not to go see the nutritionist. You know, the guys that sell the healthy stuff and they put you on something to tweak whatever's going on. Because God doesn't always supernaturally intervene. That's why you see, you know, babies pass away and stuff like that. He doesn't always supernaturally intervene because that's what a miracle is. They're not as common as you think they are. We got to get up off our butts and get it done. If I want to write this book, I got to write this book. There's nobody else in here that's going to write it for me. Let me see what you guys are saying. Oh my God. You're that cat person. Salty dog. You're that cat person. Rob, thank you, honey. Yes, darling. Go sleep, Sandra, baby. Go sleep. I'll let you know what they were going to the beach. I'll let you guys know what they were going to the beach. Take you to the beach with me. I love you guys. Thank you so much for spending time with me. And we were in the middle of the prayer. All right. All these things we ask in Jesus' name. Amen and amen. Or like Jada said, ameneth and ameneth. Au revoir. Yeah, we got to get up and get it done. We got to get up. We just can't sit here in our own mess and say, I have this wrong with me, that wrong with me, and you're not trying to fix it. If like Joshua just told me he's having tinnitus in one of his ear, and I'm like, okay, we're gonna see what makes it worse, what makes it better. We're gonna put you on Flonase to get rid of the congestion that you have, and we're gonna make an appointment for Tuesday for you to go see
Oh, this is crazy.